coming back into action for an Arizona tournament, as he always does. We have Taj's Samus versus a team that I think can handle it pretty well. Forward Sheik, Silly Kyle's Peach, that's going to be a tough order.
Something you've brought up over and over again when talking about doubles is that things that take a long time to punish, like Peach's float, get an inherent buff in doubles. So I think we're going to see that come into play a lot, like situations such as that, where Taj tried to shoot a missile to counter it, but Silly Kyle got all the time in the world to just sit up there and just kind of chill. Assess the situation, look at what's going on.
If you have a proactive teammate that's watching the situation carefully, you can get away with a lot of things you shouldn't normally get away with. That's why you see the Peaches that spam down smash and doubles do well. It's all just part of the team game.
Are you saying Mac D is a doubles fraud?
Mac D is a doubles legend, actually. If you talk to him about positioning or about literally anything in doubles. But yeah, I mean, Peach gets kind of a little bit of an active buff. She gets hurt because she still dies quickly, and she's slow to get back into the back into the action on things.
Excellent spot dodge from Taj, actually, able to avoid that float cancel there that could have set up into a lot of real bad things at 163.
One thing that's very noticeable about Taj's play, or very notable as well, his reaction time is just kind of way above average, it feels. We see him gimp Falcos, and part of it, I think, is a great immediate identification of what they're doing.
And that's part of the melee brain that you're born with.
Yeah, that's just in Taj. That's what makes him one of the things that makes him such a legendary player.
Silly Kyle catches the back of a Samus Nair, but man, he's living forever. And what we say the story of Peach's life is, live forever, throw a lot of turnips.
Yep. Live fast, die never. Right now, a very slow, methodical doubles game where forward is actually taking the most damage out of anyone. What Taj is doing well is harassing with missiles. Every single time something isn't going well for Ty, Taj is there with like 80 projectiles. This is one of Samus's only ways to get anywhere fast.
So we spent a lot of time talking about Peach and that role in the doubles matchup, but let's talk about a little bit of this Sheik and how that interacts with the Peach match.
She's fast, she moves, she can play any role, offensive, defensive, pretty well in this matchup. She'll be able to edge guard characters like Martha Samus that can maybe be tricky in doubles. Oh, very costly miscommunication for blue team.
And they had so much time to work.
Yeah. But that's what Taj tries to do, actually. He tries to time it for when he sees the grab release and hit him with that. He doesn't need to. It's just kind of a style thing, I think.
I mean, they're playing for fun. They're enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
And it shows in their playstyle.
Oh, yeah. But they're definitely playing. Oh, nice usage of the needle. Good harass.
That's an excellent team combo on Ty from the red team, but now we've just split into a very clearly defined line between the two teams.
Forward taking the point. He's now going to loop around them and start sandwiching with Peach in the corner. Ty kind of trapped for a little bit. Forward just hits him with something. Guaranteed to hit the jump. Finishes him off from there.
Wave dash back forward tilt out of Taj to call out some Peach movement. Brings her up to 178. We've seen her dying around this percent. Or, wait, no, she's only died once.
Yeah.
She's only died once.
One of the things that makes Peach especially tanky in this configuration is that she can use almost any aerial to cancel out a missile. They all are going to trade pretty nicely.
And we see it right there, using the Nair.
And Samus a little bit too slow to stop, but it's a pretty rehearsed edge guard on Ty. Okay. We're going to have a 2v1 scenario. The goal for red team is to not take a lot of damage. Keep a lot of health for this 2v1 that's going to come up.
So if you're red team right now, who's your priority to kill?
Priority kill? I'm not really worrying about it. I kind of want to just play safe, throw out a lot of zoning things. Who I want to have the 2-on-1, I would rather, I guess, 2v1 the Samus. And so,
as things are shaping out, it's looking like we might see the 2v1 against Ty if they get it.
Yeah.
But I mean, Silly Kyle's sitting at a very nice percent right now, only sitting at 80.
And this is the problem, actually. You have Samus at this percent, but Samus can stay very passive and harass you for a lot more than her percent should allow you to do. And now we have the 2v1 the other way. Very good. Ty is definitely going to take point on this. Peach should never get close to Samus in this configuration. That's kind of a little bit of a positional loss. Ty gets back in there.
A lot of time to work, but not a lot of options to move out of it.
He's going to float a little bit closer to Samus as he can. Samus not as good at sharking as Marth is, and there's also the percent thing to think about. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what he needed. And now one kind of fair combo can push Ty off stage.
Now it's about playing the matchup. Oh. Part of me thought he was about to look for a shield grab.
Great lockdown from Ty. Even
and up throw.
Up throw will kill. Really nicely done. Just about when you do that with a percent. Tough game one.
A long, methodical, brilliantly played game of doubles.
Everyone played really nice. I liked watching that.
You can tell
Forward was just victimizing Ty at all possible scenarios.
You can tell that these are two teams that are very rehearsed, that are very ready, and it's a shame that they have to play each other to get into top 8.
Yeah, I'm trying to see both of these teams tomorrow. Definitely, you know, that's just how the bracket goes.
Yeah.
You know, Forward and Silly Kyle, they lost to somebody. I forget exactly who.
They lost.
I think they might have lost to the Irvine team. No. Forward and Silly Kyle were seeded against Wes and Gotsu.
They got a. Oh wait, no, they got a win on a DQ and then lost to Wes and Gotsu.
Wes and Gotsu, yeah. Okay, that's tough. There's no way he's going Kirby.
No way.
Back to Samus. Okay, all right. Going back to final as well. They're going to run that right back.
I think you saw a lot about what can work in this configuration, and I think we're about to see them optimize on it a little bit more. My initial guess is that we're going to see a shorter game here.
Possibly. I actually have no idea. It could be longer for all I know.
And you get much longer. You start going into some real dangerous territory there once you go sub 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're going into timeout zone. The timeout zone with these characters is a hilarious zone to be in. Okay, I like to see that. Ty kind of gambling a little bit more than he would in singles with some F smashes, and he can do that. Okay, try to use the grab to protect himself.
Are the turnip edge guards neutralized by the bombs?
They kind of interact weird. Sometimes they can do weird things to the bombs. They don't really understand exactly. Needles definitely kill both of these characters. Needles will just destroy bombs and you above them. Ooh. Super big miscue. He's going to have to go out and save him with down. Oh!
And Tony's living.
Yeah.
They will take that all the way to the bank.
Great awareness from my man Ty.
Oh, accidental charge shot hit.
Good approach there. Forward stays back with Needles, controls the horizontal, while Silly Kyle just floats right in.
Which actually works out pretty well, because if you think about the stage as a series of layered horizontals, Forward's controlling one of the horizontals with the Needles, and then Silly Kyle floats right above that, controls the next horizontal. Now you just got a wall of hitboxes moving at you.
And you would never really want to jump that much in neutral, especially if you're Samus and Marth playing against Sheik and Peach. Neither one of those characters are particularly safe in the air coming down. Okay, we've got a kind of 2 1v1 edge guards coming up.
Great arrow drift by Taj.
There's a lot of control from everybody on the stage right now. Okay, good interrupt, saves Ty. Tries to zone out Peach with an air. Okay, right now the pace is pretty dang even. But it's definitely red team with an advantage. Okay. Now that they can't make any progress on Ty, now's the time to go try and edge guard Samus. But all of these things take a long time. And all of them are hard to throw 2 bodies at.
And we've seen, as we saw last stock, that if they put too much energy into trying to edge guard Taj, they'll just eat a fat tipper from Ty.
Yeah, Ty is always ready. Okay, they find the 2 kills they're looking for. They need to stretch these stocks.
So yeah, you'll see Silly Kyle back up, float into the air. It's time for them to play super passively, tack on percent. That's going to be the end for Forward stock, but I could see Silly Kyle living for quite a bit longer here, especially if he plays very safe.
Kyle's using float well, waiting for Forward to come back, get back into it. Okay.
It's actually almost laughable how little that Taj really gets off of the up B out of shield on Peach.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame, but nature of the matchup, right? Both of them have really great picks on who's leading into this. Very rare situations where Taj should lead in, they're picking him up. Silly Kyle and Forward are really coordinated on who should be taking the lead. That time they sent both. A fun attacking scenario here is Sheik running forward, Peach staying at a kind of 45-degree angle from her opponent, ready to come down with the fair, stop some sort of jump over. And right now, blue team being slowly choked out. Good transition from Silly Cow to transition over to Ty, realizing he can't make much headway into the Samus. Okay. Taj staying evasive. We're going to have a long game that I'm predicting is going to go toward red team. Danger scenarios are when Taj is super far off stage and Ty's getting comboed.
And that was the formation that you spoke about earlier, about the Sheik pushing forward and Peach sitting back at a 45-degree angle.
A lot of dynamic potential in Peach Sheik. We've seen it so often in the past. But just in that one scenario where Ty was by himself for too long, that might have just put this game away.
And this is a textbook edgeguard Peach on Marth, but
definitely complicated with all the other characters in there.
And Taj has been doing a very solid job of disrupting all of Silly Kyle's edgeguard potential.
Silly Kyle thought about the save there, decided not to go for it. Float so good as a time waster in doubles. Okay. Good
smart crouch cancels coming out of forward. And that's going to be it.
Great coordination there. Super quick bang, bang, bang combo. We're going to game 3. Hard to say what stage they want to go. It possibly involves a character counter pick.
It really wouldn't surprise me, but
yeah,
it all depends, you know?
Absolutely. So they're going to talk about just kind of formation things. The thing about FD is it's particularly, I mean, we know how many platforms the thing's got, right? Dynamics on that stage are so much different than any other. And so you kind of have to weigh, our platform's going to help Peach or Sheik or Marth or Samus? Do I want to go another character? So this is probably going to be a kind of long thing. So let's see. If they win, who would they play?
If they win, they're going... Yeah, Lorebot. Laura and Dankbot.
Okay.
The team that has made a surprisingly deep run.
Yeah, go figure. Good for them. Kind of still think whoever wins this would be the favorite over them, to be honest.
Yeah. Then...
Tryhards are going to play.
On the other side, the bracket actually hasn't been updated, but Tryhards will play Grillo and Far.
Okay, we're going to Yoshi's.
Yoshi's with the same characters.
Okay, sure. Okay with that. You have a lot of different game plans on both sides here for what they can do. Peach can zone and just take up a lot of space at once. Samus is a little bit more active.
I think we'll be seeing a lot more things like that, more of the up B out of shield, more wave dash back down smash, less of the sitting back and shooting missiles while Ty makes the offensive.
Sometimes platforms can add, oh, great double nair. You have a lot more synergy you can get with Marth Samus perhaps when you can just have Samus stay on the bottom, Marth stays on the platform.
Especially on this stage where Marth just has such great control of the platforms with the sword.
Very true. Very true. Marth used to love this a lot more than they did.
Ty makes his way to Randall. Actually, Ty is the Randall master, if you're not aware. This man knows exactly where Randall is at any single point in given time.
You're going to see some stuff today and tomorrow with Ty and Randall. I guarantee it. He knows the timer. He knows everything about it. Ty just controlling all the space he can just by swinging over and over again.
That was actually a great formation. Red team was able to force them out of it, but I really liked the idea coming from Taj and Ty, where Ty was going to sit underneath the platform, control the space that way, and then Taj just sits up top and shoots missiles, so how are you going to approach Ty there?
Tough thing for Samus here is she can get sandwich combos, and the finishing aerial can kill a lot more often than on any other stage. Hard to say what they should have picked here. This could still work out. At this level, it's a lot of preference. It's a lot of specifics to their strategy.
Taj is down a stock, but Ty's sitting at a clean 0.
Okay. Brought this back, and, you know, same thing. Peach died at 105 from an up tilt.
This is a decently even game right now.
What I like about Taj there is he was so patient when they had the sandwich. He waited for exactly the right time to swing. A lot of people jump the gun on the sandwich and start throwing aerials as quickly as they can.
What's interesting there is that Taj actually interfered with the double edge guard that Ty was setting up for. He was setting up to hit both of them with the fair, but Taj just got in the way while trying to get back to center stage.
Okay. Good move here. Okay. Ty realized the forward was going to interrupt and moved around it really, really well. Got a little bit of a 2v1 on the Sheik, but you can just grab ledge a bunch of times. It's going to be fine. All of a sudden, blue team has decimated the last 5 or so stocks from the red team.
And that's part of the thing about Yoshi's story is that momentum can swing so quickly, especially in doubles with all the hitboxes throwing out.
It's definitely the wild people stage. Some crazy, crazy stuff happens there. Okay,
well,
sandwich combo.
Is going to be enough to kill.
Yeah. And now Silly Kyle on death's door.
If Silly Kyle stays alive, not absolutely undoable, but oh my gosh, what a
tipper.
Big tipper.
Yeah. Forward's going to stay as defensive as he can. Okay.
He's just like, gosh, you're kind of in the way right now. Why don't you just move over here real quick?
I kind of like what that says to someone who's passively playing the 1v2. It's like, yeah, we got all day. We're fine with this. Nothing you do is going to be that scary to us. Okay, good DI from Taj. Stays at his zone where Ty can control space. Ty tried to kind of... Ooh, I should tell them the Popat's not coming.
What was that?
I should tell them that player they're looking for isn't coming. But it looks like we are coming to the conclusion of this set. Samus should not grab the ledge. Oh, okay.
Whoa, okay. All right.
Going out style. Taj and Ty advance the top 8. And a lot of good respect from the AZ crowd.
A respectful golf clap coming from...
I did not think